How did it end? Author Orpheus on Read for Minutes, published on the 21st of July 2021, updated on the 21st of July 2021. A typical pioneer camp of 1980, the atmosphere of the last years of the golden age of the Soviet Empire, great aged counselors, busy not with rituals boring even kids, but with their adult affairs. First kisses and cunning intrigues, mysterious buildings where something incomprehensible is going on, blood-freezing detachment, horror. Stories that turn out to be a terrible reality. Mix all these ingredients, season them with the name of a popular writer, add critical reviews, and you have the pioneering mystical series Pishablock, based on the novel of the same name in 5 parts by the talented Urals writer Alexei Ivanov. Have you seen his documentaries devoted to the old Ural factories, the Pugachev Rebellion, and other phenomena and events from the history of the stubborn mountainous region? Are you familiar with the award-winning film, The Geographer Globus Propul, reminiscent of the 1970s films with Oleg Yankovsky and Oleg Dal? It's all him, Alexei Ivanov, whose plots are familiar even to people who have not read any of his books. And the series Pishablock, which premiered in one of the Russian online movie theaters in May-June 2021, caused a real stir among the public who understands the meaning of such stories. A real pioneer is not afraid of bloodsuckers. Alexei Ivanov is not a newcomer to the alluring field of mysticism. His previous historical novels about the slumbering Middle Ages and the rebellious 18th century were saturated with mystical motifs and characters with witchcraft powers as much as historical realities. And Soviet pioneers are a special people, superstitious like medieval peasants, and at the same time ready to explore and try any devilry, even if they themselves are ready to bite. Are young blood-hungry vampires wandering around the camp, easily taking the form of ordinary boys? A pioneer tie turns out to be a powerful vampire talisman that allows you not to be afraid of poisonous garlic, the smell of wormwood, and other anti-vampire remedies? Is there some mysterious potion brewing in the cauldrons and pots of the camp's food service? A quiet pensioner with comical old man habits turns out to be a vampire lord, dreaming of ruling the whole world? For real pioneers, all these problems are not worth half an egg. Boys' dreams of exploits, faith in friends, and lack of fear are stronger than the cunning tricks of the awakened evil. To experience real, not book adventures, it is worth putting your young life on the brink of mortal danger. And to save your favorite girl and see the light of admiration in her amazed eyes, you can become a vampire yourself. The main thing is to believe that this transformation is not forever. Judging by the audience reviews, the movie appealed to both those over 40 and young movie buffs who saw the pioneer life of the late USSR only in movies and pictures. All the more so because the same scary stories are told with bated breath to each other by modern boys and girls, the plaster sculptures of drummers and horn players, which have shrunk, seem sinister even today, and there are more than enough citizens who feel unnatural excitement when the moon is full. When you become a vampire. But what was shown to us this spring is only 8 episodes of the first season. There is no word yet on what the plot of the next season will be. Ivanov himself does not give an answer to this question. Despite some differences in the plot, his novel ends in the same place as the movie, and gives the impression of being cut off at half a word. The audience's expectations, counting on a clue, were not justified. The brave pioneer Volodka, who unraveled the secret nightlife of the pioneer camp with the heroic name Burevestnik, is waiting for the awakening of his vampire tendencies. No, he doesn't belong by birth to a tribe of bloodsuckers. Simply to defeat the main villain and save his girlfriend, he lets the vampire leader drink his blood. Dracula's principle works. Even if you are a Soviet pioneer, after such extreme action you turn into a vampire yourself. But the continuation of the series promises to be full of intrigue. Will his peers and adult friends who believe that stories about vampires are not fiction at midnight, but the most real and chilling creepiness come to the aid of the desperate Volodka? Will the young hero overcome his awakening vampire nature? We'll wait and see.